Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another Dice United video. I know Dice United haven't done much on, but anyway, we're doing a special for Canada Day, and this will be the one. It is the 2022 Canadian squad take on the 2024 Canadian squad. Well, the 2022 World Cup squad and then the Copa America squad. Copa America is, of course, the big event over in South America, like the South American Championships, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, and Argentina, among other teams. And they invited four North American teams: Mexico, Canada, Trinidad, was it? And the United States to compete to see if they could do well against the South American countries. Unfortunately for 2024 Canada, they were drawn with Argentina. And we all know that Canada was supposed to do well. Well, it's Argentina. What do you expect? Anyway, 2024 Canada against 2022 Canada. Well, the 24 squad, the Copa America champion, the Copa America team that actually took second in their group somehow. They beat Peru, was it? Yeah, 1-0. And for some strange reason, Canada basically got in on goal differential. So, yeah, they made it through to the quarterfinals, played Ecuador. Was it Ecuador or Venezuela? I think it was Venezuela. Nevertheless, Canada went to the quarterfinals, won on penalty kicks, and then moved on to the semifinals. Lost to Argentina again, and then went to penalties in the bronze medal match and lost. They take on the 2022 Canadian squad that waited to the World Cup. A lot of people were shocked about how Canada was doing well in World Cup qualifying, that they always, suffocated themselves, if you will, or choked, if you will. But no, Canada didn't choke. They were up near the top of the leaderboard. They needed to be top three to get automatic spots or to get fourth place to be in a tiebreak. And Canada shocked a lot of people, especially beating up on Mexico in Edmonton when there was snow on the ground. So that was a great Canadian advantage. Pretty clever, huh? Canada also tied Mexico in Mexico City, which was in Azteca Stadium, which was shocking. Canada beat the Americans. Did they beat the Americans? I think they tied the Americans in the U.S. and then they beat the Americans in their own backyard. Well, our own backyard, if you will. Then Canada beat up in Jamaica in the second last game to automatically qualify for the World Cup, which saw them face Belgium, Croatia, and Morocco. Unfortunately for Canada, they suffered 3 losses. However, Canada did something what the 86 squad didn't do, and well, I did the 86 versus 2022 squads for classic soccer because they had the World Cup shit. But like 86 Canada is not represented in Dice United. It would have been much better. But yeah, so Canada, the 2022 squad, had a chance to score against Belgium, fumbled, and then they lost 1-0. And then they got their butts handed to them by Croatia 4-1, even though they scored a goal, whereas the 86 squad did not. And then Canada scored one in Morocco, which actually was the last regulation goal Morocco gave up till the semifinals. So anyway, that's play. These two teams from BC Place, in the stadium. So Milan Borjan and Maxime Crepo are your goalies. For the 2022 squad, Alfonso Davies alongside Tajon Buchanan, Jonathan David, Carol Laren, Atiba Hutchinson, Junior Hoyet, Stephen Escudio, Alistair Johnston, Camilo Miller, Gerard Rosario, Stephen Vittoria, Richie Leia, Ismail Kane, Mark Anthony Kay, Sam Edakupe, Lucas Cavalli, David Weatherstrom, Liam Miller, Derek Cornelius, Liam Fraser, Samuel Petit, Ike Ungbo, and Joe Waterman. The 2024 squad had Jonathan David, Ismail Kane, Jacob Schaufelberg, the pride of Nova Scotia, Kyle Laren, Jonathan Rosario, Moisey Bombito, William Millard, Stephen Escudio, Derek Cornelius, Tiny Olazari, Ali Ahmed, Matthew Schwerner, Alfonso Davies, Alistair Johnston, Richie Leia, Tayshawn Buchanan, Luke DeForgeres, Dan St. Clair, for some strange reason, Kamal Miller, Field Bear, Jason Russell Rowe, Kyle Hebert, Samuel Petit, Joe Waterman, and Junior Hoyet. All right, so here we go. First days, 8 minutes. Battle. Defense. Attack for the 22 squad. Balls for Davies. but he shoots wide. Yeek. 5 minutes later, battle. 24 on the attack. Canada with a 24 with a corner. Schaffelberg over the bar, over the fence. 3 minutes later. Great chance for 24. Four in the eyes. But he makes the save. Ali Ahmed almost scored. 6 plus 5 is 11 minutes, so 11 more minutes on the board. 22 Canada with the defense. Kyle Aaron might be in trouble. 24 guy. 13 minutes have gone by. Canada 22 on that defense. They get the ball. Crunch time. Pitch battle. Ahmed's arguing about the referee. What an idiot. That's his set. That's second card for this team. 2 minutes later. 2 minutes, man. Defense. Schafferberg shoots, but Alistair Johnson deflects it. Schafferberg! Hope he's healthy enough for the 2026 squad. Which, Canada's in the World Cup in 2026. Not because of them doing well in North American qualifiers, but because they, alongside the US and Mexico, will get to host some World Cup games. Canada gets 10. Mexico gets 10. America gets the rest. Canada in the attack. Shoots. Kone looked like he was going to go. Omar gets hit to the ball, but Borjan says, not today. Last few moments before we go to the second half. 22 Canada on the defense. Yes, that. Man, oh man. 1-0 for the 24 squad. Okay. First few minutes of the second half. 22 on the defense. Kone shoves Johnson. Third yellow card for the 24 squad. They're still winning. Lots of time left. 2014. Johnson Rogers. Fourth yellow card to this team. Dude. 9 minutes later. 24 on the attack. From McCollum. 36 later. Schaffelberg. Oh, crap. Rolled for a foul. 22 squad got lucky. Now they got to play defense. Ahmed shoots. Deflection. Ahmed. I think he'll play for 2026. 22's in deep trouble. 24 on the attack. Let's do it. Alonso Davies says, not today, buddy. Last few movements. 24 on the attack. Shoot, stop by Borjan. Crunch time. They're not going to allow this to end. 22 trying to get a goal off the post. You heard that heavily. Up for a goal kick. And the 22 squad can't win. Laren, Ahmed, Kone, and Johnston all got yellow cards. Schaffelberg and Ahmed got the goals. Boran could not do anything. Cripple did his job. 2-0. I know you're going to say we could have used modifiers and all that good stuff, but no, sir. Well, that's it. The 24 Canadian squad wins over the 22 squad. And so, how long was that? 10 minutes. Well, that's how fast a Dice United game can go compared to a game for classic soccer. But, just wanted to give you some timeline, and at least these teams made the list. And that's all I'm going to say. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.